Hello, I've decided to do a sketchbook tour because this is actually the first sketchbook I've ever finished front to back, and I'm a junior in art school, so if you feel behind, you're not. This is a moleskin sketchbook and it's missing some pages. I originally started this sketchbook like probably when I was in high school, and I only used like 3 pages, and I thought it was a waste, so I decided just to cut out the first couple pages and start over. I started in January, ended in May, filming this in August. Doesn't really matter. On the front, I just got some stickers, and yeah. So a lot of this was for class. Actually, all of it was for class. The first half is for my ink class, and the back half was for my history class. And let's see, got another sticker. My girlfriend gave me this bug tape. In the first page, I decided to draw myself. I decided this pose because I had this sticker on my phone for a while. It's on my newest sketchbook now. It was originally drawing, and then I got a spot, so I was like, all right, this is a winter sweater now. And this is the next page. This is me again, and some fish. I had fish on the brain. And when I showed my professor, he asked me if this was an exploration into self-portrait because I had drawn myself twice. I was like, no, it's not. So immediately the next time I drew not myself. And this was really interesting. I used crayon and I drew all these shapes, and I drew this with like colored pencil. And then I just took, like black India ink, and I just went straight over the crayon. It was just resistant. And then I love to draw people on the subway, and people don't notice for the most part because they're always on their phone. These old like binder rings that were from 5th grade, I still have them. I haven't thrown them out yet. Got more people from the train. They were all wearing hats, so I put them all on the same page. This is another man on the train, but he seemed like he wanted to be somewhere else, so I drew him somewhere else. I was really inspired by the graffiti that I see around New York, so I just kind of drew whatever I thought of because I feel like that's what people do with graffiti. I was thinking of doom and gloom and your mom. My name a couple times, a little goose and a dog, they're slaying, just whatever. And then I kind of like, I drew all this first, and then wanted the background to kind of be like concrete or something, so I just smudged like gray in here. And for most of the pages, I use like Posca. I like to use these erasable colored pencils just because I get nervous. So it's nice to know that you can erase. They don't really erase that well, but it helps me. Lots of these pens. Anyways. So the next page, I felt like I was using a lot of color, so I wanted to go black and white, and then I decided that it was boring, so I added some red in. And this is some money from Chinese New Year, from those like confetti cannons. I just taped it in here. Still got fish on the brain. And this is a balloon. Yeah, this is from my birthday party, I think. Is it my birthday? I don't know, this was from some event. Someone drew a face on the balloon, and I found it on the ground after we popped it. And it's just kind of awesome after it shrunk, so I stuck it in here. And then this is a lino cut print. I don't know what this creature is, but I made it. Just a man walking, some fish with reference, and then fish without reference. Money fish. I don't know, like the way that like 5-year-olds draw fish. I drew, yeah, I have it up here too. So next page, I wanted to draw a cowboy, so I did. And I added some dogs and cactus. I actually took this character and made a different design that I'll put on the screen right now. I went to the Natural History Museum and I took some pictures and I just redrew some of this stuff, added a cat. There was actually this really weird deer thing at the museum. It was all stood up, but it was kind of freaky. It reminded me of the thing from Adventure Time that like licks. So another page, just some more people on the subway. They're all just chilling. Here's some dogs in a little picture frame. I just drew the dogs first and then it was kind of awkward, so I added this frame in the back. And I really like this in the background. Like the orange on the yellow is nice. It's a little Aussie and a golden. And then I drew another cat and he's thinking about stuff, really important stuff. Here I drew some businessmen and I love this page, maybe my favorite page in the book. Cause I did it kind of tired and I feel like it changed how I drew completely just by being tired of like I would never have drawn a shape like this if I was wide awake. Here's me as a wizard. My roommate at the time told me to draw my wizard Sona, so I did. And then I've got more people on the subway, and it was actually fun. This other guy, he took out his sketchbook and he started drawing me, so I drew him back. And then we showed each other drawings, but it was my stop, I had to get off. But that's New York City. Drew this dog in the rain. Drew my old roommate's cat as he was just walking around and stuff. Just trying to get his pose. It doesn't really look like him. We've got a boxing match. I went to see the eclipse in New York City. It wasn't a full eclipse, just partial. And I drew my friend that was with me. And I started to draw this man, but he was too far away. And just don't even worry about that. I went to the dog park. I drew some dogs. I really like this dog. Dogs move really fast, so it's it's quite hard to draw dogs. This one was staying still because it was pooping. But here's another page. Drew a cat skull, and this is just like layers and layers of crayon, I think. Crayon, this little mantis, rabbit. And this is where I got pretty burnt out because I had to finish the school, so. Here's me and a stupid dog. They can't all be winners. This page cannot be a winner. Maybe, I don't know if I can show that. But I don't know what I was on. It's just, he's saying hey. Another businessman, he's pretty frustrated. Businessmen in a brawl, and it says, "Stop that now." I really like this page. It's kind of like cliche to draw scribbles if someone's like upset, but I feel like it works in this because of the foreshortening. Here's another page. I just wanted to draw directly with pen and not sketch anything beforehand, so this is me just thinking. This is how I felt when I was drawing. That was me drawing this. And I was thinking about clowns and failing, and it's me with a cat. So old lady, little baby cat up here, monkey. I guess I never finished this page, but I got some stamps and I wanted to stamp stuff in, but it's been months since I've done this and it's still not dry. But it was fun to stamp the leaves and the flowers and stuff. This is probably the worst page. The worst pages by far. Here's just a chubby man in a car and this old Victorian woman strangling a little person. I don't know what I was thinking on this page, but I was surely thinking about something. And I drew a view when I went out to lunch one time. It's not the best, but bridge and a boat and stuff. And here's another lino cut of a cowboy. Business monkeys. This baby cat thing. I was trying to let my mind wander, but this is exactly what people draw when they try to let their mind wander. And we've got like a monkey lion type of thing. And I draw this guy a couple times. Rock star. It's a girl from my class. She sat up front and we all drew her. Here's my teacher. I actually am really proud of these drawings because this is exactly what she looks like. And she had this fun coat on, so. Here's a gay merman. Here's a lady, she's dancing or she's about to fall asleep. Drew some more lions and cats and a rat and that weird baby cat thing again. Here's some swans. Swans without feathers, I guess. We were learning about Salvador Dali this class period. So I've got the dripping clock and I was trying to draw sort of like nonsense, and he has the branches a lot. Some more clowns. I don't really know. I don't remember why I wrote that. I think it was something, it's a quote from some artist. But here's a little drawing of a bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge actually. Another swan, cowboy. I drew this before I did the lino cut. So here's the lino cut. I actually worked, like in the sketchbook, I started this way, ink class, and then I started from the back to the front for my history class. So I actually I finished the book like right here somewhere. So we're getting to earlier stuff. Here's just some faces I drew. I don't really know why I drew them this way. It's like Adam and Eve, and I have some column-esque stuff. Man on a bike on a telephone wire. Some dogs. I absolutely hate this page. I don't know. I think what I was trying to do was just not really me. So I don't really feel connected to this page at all. But I like some of the dogs, like, I don't know. It's the spread. We were just learning about stuff. She was just going through slides and I was just picking up random stuff from the slides and just drawing them. I was writing down some artist names and movements and stuff. This is one of my favorite pages in here. It's like a monkey lion, I guess. He's eating a bird. Page, I wanted to write something in calligraphy, but it turned out really bad, so I just covered the whole page red. I meant to do some lino cut on here or something, but I never did it. This lady smoking. I don't really like this part of her dress. She's a little dirty now. This is when I learned the thing about the crayons, and I was actually trying to cover them over with the ink. And then in the very back here, I just have swatches and a lot of nonsense, and I got a pocket full of like random stickers and I don't know, Pokemon cards. I like to have my friends sign my sketchbooks sometimes, so I have a few people's signatures and stuff in the back. And yeah, that's it. This was a fun sketchbook to do. It was a big boost to my confidence because I've never finished a sketchbook. I always got kind of nervous because I always thought of how they had to look nice. And there's pages in here I certainly do not like how they look. But then there's pages that I really love. I love these first couple pages when I had more time. It's the first time I've drawn people on the subway in here, and it was lots of fun. And I'm actually halfway through my newest sketchbook. So this definitely developed my habit for sketchbooking. So you can see I did cut some pages out. But yeah, I guess thanks for watching. Smash that subscribe button. Leave a like and a comment. And maybe I'll do it again for the next one. Bye-bye.